In the halachas, now we're holding the preparations of the Seder, Siman Kuf Yud Ches Halacha Hey. V'shechorah Beis Hamikdash Tiknu Chacham Shiu Al Shulchan B'Shas Amiras Haggadah Shnei Mini Tavshilin. After the Beis Hamikdash was destroyed, the Chachamim instituted that there should be 2 cooked foods on the table at the time that we recite the Haggadah. Echad Zeichel the Korban Pesach, Echad Zeichel the Korban Chagiga. One is to recall the Korban Pesach, and one to recall the Korban Chagiga. Which the Yidden would offer at the time when the Beis Hamikdash was standing. The minig is that one of the cooked items should be meat. It should come from the shoulders section. To recall the Eibishter redeemed us with an outstretched arm. It should be roasted on fire to recall the Korban Pesach, which was roasted on fire. The second is the egg. It should be beitza b'lashon Arami beya, because the egg in Aramaic is beya, which means claimer the boy rachmana the mifrak yosana b'dra merema, which means that the Eibishter desires to redeem us with an outstretched arm. You can prepare the egg either roasted or boiled. You have to either cook it or roast it before Yom Tiv. If you forgot, or Shabbos, you could roast it or cook it that night. You have to eat it actually on the first day. As well on Yom Tov Sheni, you roast it and you cook it for that day. Because you're not allowed to cook from one day to the next day and not from one day to Yom Tov. Since it's customary not to eat roasted meats on the 2 nights of the Seder, you should therefore eat the shoulder meat on the Yom Tov during the day, the second day. Even if roasted on Erev Yom Tov, you should not throw away the meat afterwards. You should put it into the food that is cooked on the second day and eat it on the second day. You should prepare your seat at the table while it's still daytime with nice pillows that you can afford. Placing them in such a way that you can recline and lean on the left side. Even if a person is left-handed, he should recline on the left side. You should also prepare the kaira, the Seder plate, while it's still day. In order that immediately on returning home from Shul, you should begin the Seder without delay. Chabad custom is to prepare the Seder plate when you come home. Zayin. Although during the year it's best to moderate in displaying fine tableware, nevertheless, on the night of Pesach, it's good to set the table with as many beautiful things which are in your means. Even vessels not used for the meal, you should place them on the table for elegant decor. Zeichel is to symbolize freedom. The Seder plate is arranged in this manner. You place 3 matzahs on the Seder plate. You cover it with a beautiful cloth. You place the zreya on the right side, and the egg on the left side. The more on which you say the bracha, you place in the emtza in the middle, and the chares is tachas hazreya. The chares is you place under the zreya, under the shake bone. Karpas tachas habeya, and the karpas below the egg. Zreya beya mar, the zreya beya beitza, and the mar you place the chares is karpas and mar the kricha. The karpa, it's eaten together with the matzah. You place the center as he brings a diagram there. Okay, test. The wine cups must be whole without any defect. The mudachim yafa has to be thoroughly rinsed. The yachziko the cholpachas revis has to be hold at least a revis, which is an ounce. Okay, Yud. I mean, I'll gain a little bit of kittel. The minig is the veld, not Chabad, is they wear a white robe, a kittel. Yechinu gam be'yem, and you prepare it while still day. Mishu ovel, somebody who's in an overachman in the lev, she doesn't wear it. Aval ba'aseba chayev, when an ovel is chayev and aseba rakim le noy gabil is klal kidding yotiv, gain should cover mesiv yomtiv nigin shem mesiv. Unless, God forbid, he observed no mourning at all before Yom Tov. For example, if the funeral is held on Yom Tov, then it's customary that he does not recline. V'halal emer. Halal, he should say halal chiyuv, because halal is a chiyuv. The last halacha, bein etzel aviv chai b'aseva, a son at his father's table is required for a seva, but talmud etzel rabbi, but a student in the presence of his rebbe, ein itzarech, is not required to do a seva.